Hello everyone and welcome back to Wanderlust Gaming. So today we're asking the question, should you get a Nintendo Switch 2? And the only reason I asked this question is because I had this question myself. I was debating whether I should get a Nintendo Switch 2 and why not. So I'll start off by first saying that I got the Nintendo Switch 2 for a few reasons. One of the main reasons was because I think it was the main and principal reason was because I did not have my original Switch with me anymore. So that was like a major factor because I'm a huge Zelda fan and Xenoblade Chronicles fan. So I do have a lot of games that I bought digital because I knew Nintendo was gonna go all digital with the Nintendo Switch 2. So that was like the main reason why I got it because I can have access to those games again and play them. And to be honest, I had like a really great time playing them on like a little bit of a higher resolution, and performance is a little bit better. So that was like my main reason, honestly, because otherwise, in terms of games, there isn't that many games in my opinion. I mean, I think there is none. Even though Mario Kart World has been fun, but I've been just surprisingly playing my older Nintendo Switch games. So yeah, in terms of software, if unless you're like a huge Mario Kart fan, like I don't see any reason why you would get it. I also got it because of Pokemon Legends C2A. I'm really looking forward to that game. So another reason, is because I want to secure the price. I was able to get it for like $500 with the bundle, and with the prices of the original Switch are going up already. So that was like one of the reasons why I decided to, well, I might as well just get it now. Um, so yeah, in terms of software, there's going to be, the Zelda games coming out, the Mario games coming out. So it's like a secure purchase, because they will release those games. So it is a good investment for the future, especially if the price is gonna go up. So that's why I decided to get it, and I'm pretty happy with the finishing of the hardware. The hardware itself is really nice, but it does, lack some of the ergonomics that you find on the Steam Deck. But this will be fixable once I get the D-brand kill switch case, which it's gonna fix all the ergonomic issues and protect the system because it is nice. It is a nice finish and really sleek design. So you want to make sure that you protect it. So some of the reasons why you shouldn't get it would be, for example, if you already have a Switch, I don't see why you would get it because, a lot of the games, even Pokemon Legends C2A is coming to the Switch. So a lot of those games are already on the Switch. And it will take some time until, Nintendo completely cuts off the Switch, I believe, because they don't want to miss out on the sales of those games. So I think that would be the main reason why you shouldn't get it if you already have, like, for example, like an OLED Switch. That's a really nice system. So I think that would be one of the major reasons why you wouldn't get it. And another reason would be, like, for example, if you don't have a large library of Switch games, for example, I wouldn't get it because you have to wait for like a lot of Switch. If you're only gonna be playing Switch 2 games, you're gonna be waiting forever for the Switch 2 games to come out. So and that's actually another reason why you might want to get it if you didn't have a Switch 1 to begin with, because there's a large library of games that you can play. All the Zelda games, a lot of Pokemon games, Mario games, even Mario Kart 8. I've been playing a lot of Mario Kart 8 because I haven't finished all the courses, and there's a lot. So I think those are the reasons why, and also, for example, if you're not a big Nintendo fan, you might as well get a Steam Deck because a lot of games are running way better on the Steam Deck, surprisingly. and there's a larger library of games that play, on the Steam Deck instead of the Switch 2. So those are my reasons, guys, why you should and why you should not get the Switch 2. So thank you guys. Bye bye.